Deep in the woods, where the trees twisted unnaturally and the ground reeked of decay, villagers spoke of the witch. They said she sang a haunting lullaby, a tune that no one could forget once heard. Those who followed it never returned. One night, Thomas, a skeptic with a taste for adventure, decided to prove the tales were nonsense. Armed with a lantern and a knife, he ventured into the woods. As the moon disappeared behind thick clouds, he heard it, a soft, lilting melody, delicate as a spider's web. Drawn by morbid curiosity, he followed the sound, deeper and deeper into the tangled forest. The trees seemed to close in around him, their branches like skeletal fingers. The song grew louder, more beautiful, but underneath it he could hear something else, faint, desperate whispers pleading, "Turn back." Finally, he reached a clearing. At its center stood the witch, a gaunt, pale figure with hollow black eyes and hair like dead ivy. She didn't stop singing, even as her gaze locked on him. Her lips didn't move, but the song grew unbearably loud, filling his head, making his thoughts bleed into incoherence. Thomas tried to run, but his legs wouldn't obey. The whispers turned to screams as shadowy figures emerged from the ground, faces twisted in eternal agony. They clawed at him, dragging him toward the witch. Her song shifted, now filled with hunger, and Thomas realized the truth. It wasn't a melody. It was the sound of her feeding. The next morning, the villagers found his lantern at the forest's edge, its glass cracked and covered in blackened fingerprints. From deep in the woods, they heard it, her song calling for the next to come.